Just a brief history. Katori Shinto-ryu is about over 650 years old. It's the original samurai art. Comes from the Katori Shrine in Shiba Prefecture in the Muromachi period, I believe. It's based on the system of battlefield techniques. So the techniques are based on somebody who's wearing armor. So the weak spots of the armor and the critical spots of the human body are the targets of these techniques. Sensei is going to do Iai Jitsu first, and this has a lot of reggae etiquette in it. You will see Sensei doing some bowing and ritual offerings of gratitude. Also, Sensei will be doing some katas that are in the seated position called Iai Goshi. It's difficult to see things looking from up to down. So the strategy on the battlefield was that a scout would be very low to the ground. So if you attack from down to up, it's hard for people to defend themselves. So the techniques a lot of sensei will be doing are from a seated position. You may have noticed before Sensei resheathed his katana, there was a technique where they spun the blade. That is chiburi. It is to clean off the blade before putting it back into the saya.
What? What?
Some katas have a single attacker and some have multiple attackers. That kata in particular had defending from different directions.
What? What? What?
The katana that Sensei is using is it's an antique. It's a genuine. It's probably several hundred years old, but it is a shinkin. It is a live blade. We all practice with live blades.
What?
That was just some samples of Iai Jitsu. We begin all of our classes usually with Iai Jitsu and Kinjitsu. Those are like the basic first two chapters of Katori Shinto-ryu. And we're going to see the different chapters here in a second. They will start with some more weapons, Naginata, I believe.
Thanks for all the hard work of the organizations, the people who have been organizing various events and ceremonies and classes related to Japanese arts and culture. I'm very much enjoyed watching this Katori Shinto-ryu. It's maybe even in Japan, it's so rare. It's really hard to see these kind of practices and to learn a little bit about the spirits of those the martial arts, and I think you are very lucky to see them, and maybe you can even try in the future. And also, I'm very much looking forward to have tea ceremony, and as well as the today we'll have the Aikido, Kobayashi Ryu, and the Karate, Goshoku Ryu, this special setting. So it's very much wonderful to Shoseian Tea House in Japanese Friendship Garden, built through a combined efforts of the sister cities of Glendale and the Higashi Osaka, the city in the western part of Japan, continue to play an important role sharing Japanese traditions, history, aesthetics, and diverse communities here in Glendale. And such events
from Japan, and usually you are posted to different cities for 2 years, 3 years, right? So your role as consul general is to do what?
My job is to having more good relation with the communities and the people in the United States as well and Japan, and then the further promoting friendship.
That's awesome, and thank you so much for coming today. We're going to make our way up to do tea ceremony. Don't forget, number one, the Japanese gift table, priced to move. They're really, really great stuff. And I just heard from our Katori group that if anybody's interested in... So the school that we'll be demonstrating is the LA Aikikai. Now, LA Aikikai is one of the oldest dojos in Los Angeles. They've been around for a long, long time. I remember being like 11 years old, and I heard about the LA Aikikai because some of our instructors in the jiu-jitsu style that I was practicing were going to the LA Aikikai. And I see Steve there in the audience. Do you remember LA Aikikai? Yeah. So it's great that they're here. And the Katori Shinto-ryu group that demonstrated here earlier also has training time at the LA Aikikai. So it's a small world when it comes to martial arts. All right, so Ishibashi Sensei, are we ready? You want to come on over? I'm going to hand off the mic to you if you'd like. You can just introduce yourself.
Good afternoon. My name is Robert Ishibashi. I'm the chief instructor of Los Angeles Aikikai, the oldest dojo in the United States. Okay, and we practice Kobayashi Ryu Aikido. Okay, ready? Okay, everybody down. Okay, お願いします。Okay, どうぞ. Let's go. Okay, so this part is called Aikitaijutsu, hand-to-hand, self-defense, main emphasis on falling, okay, or being able to protect yourself when you fall. Okay, hajime.
And then Soke Kubota also rode with the Tokyo police to help train them in some karate motions, and you also help train LAPD, right?
Yes, you're trained 4 years.
Right, and you know, back in the 60s, it was the straight baton that they used. But now it's a variation of what's called the tonfa. They call it the PR-24, right?
Side handle baton. Yeah.
And speaking of batons, how about the kubotan?
It's small. It's a lot.
Some of you probably have it. It's a small keychain, round like a dowel that fits in your palm, and it's a force multiplier. It's an ouchie, yeah.
Hey! 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 Hey!